Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning.
In this episode, we travel from North Adams in Vermont through Bennington, Fayetteville, Rockingham, Cornish, finally ending in Ashland in New Hampshire. Beautiful vistas, wonderful colours, and we visit some of those wonderful covered bridges in Vermont. We travelled about 170 miles in total. So this is the Mount Equinox Skyline Drive in Vermont. We're just about halfway heading to the top. You can see the colours, amazing colours of the trees. So this is our third covered bridge. There's apparently 100 covered bridges in Vermont, and this one is Martinsville covered bridge. So we're going to walk through this one. And they are amazing. Now, I researched the history of the covered bridge, but if you can imagine, Vermont's quite high, there's a lot of snow falls, so this would have kept the snow off travellers. Some of them you can't drive through because they're obviously listed, and but this one, no problem at all. So we thought we would. There you go. So just make sure I don't get run over. So the weather's changed quite nicely today. It's, sun's come out a little bit, less rainy, less misty and less foggy, so that's good. But the rest of the week's supposed to be really good. So always nice to see the colour changes when the sun's out. So we're here at Chiselville. We're in the state of Vermont at the moment, on, well, I suppose second day of the road, day 3 officially in the USA. And as you can see, Chiselville was named for the fine quality of chisels and edge tools manufactured on site. The small village of Chiselville lies southwest of this 1870 town lattice truss covered bridge. There's quite a few of these covered bridges. Seeing the previous footage, I got the drone through one, which is quite nice. And they are typical of this area, the New Hampshire, New England, Vermont area. So I'm going to risk a little bit of a walk through, but there you go. It is quite beautiful. And there is actually a woodland walk as well, which we'll have a look at. All this area in Vermont is absolutely beautiful. Shaker buildings, massive houses, very old world. Or new world, we should say, really, shouldn't we? But it has changed. We've just a little bit when we've come out of Massachusetts and gone into Vermont. Won't go too far down here. You also get a view of the bridge from the woodland as well. Yeah, really lovely. So heading back to the car now for our next stop. We've done really well today. We've found a little place for breakfast, which was nice. Cost about $28, no problem at all. So we're all fully fueled up for the day, and you'll see our next stop when we get there. So we're on an evening walk, stroll through the woods near Ashland in New Hampshire. So we thought we'd be real leafer peepers and come out into the woods. And then when we head back, we'll head for a bar. But it's lovely, as you can see from the footage. I made it at the top of the mountain. It looks quite close, that lake, doesn't it? Oh, it's far enough.